It gives me great pleasure to introduce Jake Kosack, Senior Class President, who will provide a greeting on behalf of the graduating class of 2018. Jake.
Hi, let's go fix this real quick. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you on behalf of the entire class to everyone who made today possible. This is amazing, and I think we can all say the same, and we appreciate everything you've done. And thank you to everyone I have the privilege of sharing the stage with. You've all done so much for this entire institution, and can't thank you enough. I guess I'll start now. It's August 24th, 2014. We're moving into Guzman and Kosack halls full of excitement, anticipation, and nerves, with the confidence that we're prepared for the next 4 years ahead. Today we stand here reflecting on that and questioning to ourselves, where did the time go, and why did it have to go so fast? There are so many memories that we could talk about today, so I'm not going to stand up here and talk about the past with you, but about the lives that we're about to start. I would like to share a story about my 4 years here. As a freshman, I portrayed a false confidence that I was happy with who I was, so much to the point that people actually believed it. I'm going to share something with you I haven't shared with many people. I hated who I was. I hated who I became. For years I smiled as a kid, and that smile quickly faded. This continued into my second semester of my sophomore year, and I was at the breaking point. I woke up one morning, and I knew I needed a change in my life, because I simply did not like who I was anymore. I knew that I was living a life of untapped potential. So that morning, I began to run. And I haven't stopped running since that day. On that first day, though, I had a conflict in which I had to face right then and right there. I ran all the way to the DC stairs, and I had to make a choice. Did I want to settle for what I accomplished that day, or did I want to prove it to myself that I could do more? I knew the only thing that would make me feel truly accomplished was running to the top. So that's what I did. When I reached the top, though, I didn't feel like I thought I would. I didn't feel satisfied with all that I had achieved. So I went back to the bottom and decided to run it again. Then again, then again, then again. See, those stairs represented to me were all the difficulties and all the conflicts and even all the people in my life who doubted me. Those who said I couldn't achieve my dreams, and then something came over me until I physically could not do it anymore. See, this school for each and every one of us has made us face our biggest challenge in our lives. And that challenge is deciding who we want to be for the rest of the time that we have on this earth. A challenge that makes me face the fact that I know I have to work as hard as I possibly can to be the best son to my parents, the best brother to my sisters, Kayla and Jacqueline, the best grandson to the strongest people I have ever known, a great friend to Jimmy, Jeff, and all my friends I've come to make during my time here. See, in life, when you set limits for yourself, you're creating a ceiling. And when you do that, you will never be able to grow from where you're currently at, and you will never be able to accomplish anything truly great. You have two options in life. You can be great, or you can be average. Being great is not accepting who you are at this moment and understanding that you can always be more. It's knowing that you were destined for a life in which you didn't settle for anything less than what you know you deserve. Being average is being okay with who you are and telling yourself that you're content with your life as it is. Today is a symbol of what you were able to go through because you cared about yourself, the ones you love, and the people that will enter your life one day enough to do it. Now, like I mentioned, my smile was gone for a long time, but now I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling because now that I know that I can accomplish everything I dreamt of doing, but every single one of us can. I smile because all I want to do is make a positive impact on other people around me. And to do that, all it takes is a simple smile. See, those stairs represented to me that you can be more than what you are now, and it is up to you to make your way to the top. Now, being average would have meant just going back to my room and calling it a day. But understand that when you call it quits for the day, someone else is out there just getting started, and they're not letting themselves think that they accomplished enough. For what reason would you not want to be the greatest version of yourself? Why would you not go after your dreams? Why would you not tell yourself that anything you hope to accomplish is attainable, and you were put on this earth to accomplish that sole goal? No matter what you're told, remember this: you can be the greatest. But the key to being the great is not accepting where you are and knowing you can always improve. The moment that you say you're the best is the same moment that you've lost at this game called life. Because once you self-proclaim yourself as the best, that means you're accepting the status quo. And you're saying that you never plan to improve from where you are at this moment. I love quotes, and we know this because every email I sent as your senior class president had a little quote at the bottom of it. And you know this because that was the only part of the email you actually read. Well, I say my favorite one for this day, and that's because I believe it's the one that has impacted me the most, and I hope it impacts you. Let me tell you something that you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers at anybody saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody.
Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. Rocky Balboa. Look, your time at the Mount may be over, but your best days are yet to come. Keep moving forward. When you move forward, you don't look back. Forget your mistakes. Forget what didn't work out for you. Forget your current situation. Look to the future and have no regrets. Become the best person you can be. Become the greatest version of yourself. To be the best version of yourself, I always say that your day is a success by making one other person's day better. I didn't say that you have to change the world in one day, but by making one person's day better, you will change the world. Greatness doesn't mean money, stature, or zip code you live in. It means doing everything you do for your family and the ones you love. By always remembering that they are the reason that you do whatever it is you do. Doing something for others and not for yourself, now that's what makes you successful. So although our time at the Mount is coming to an end, our lives are just beginning. Don't be upset that this is a part of your past now, because although you have to keep moving forward, you can't move forward without having the part of where you've been follow you on your journey there. If on your journey you feel like you're not good enough, well, that's the moment that you get better. We have left an impact on this institution. But more importantly, we have left an impact on each other. One that will never fade, wash away, or be forgotten. Each day we stared out into the Hudson in all its beauty and grace. Now we do that with our futures. And if it's anything like that view, then believe me when I say, we have a beautiful future ahead of us. God bless you. God bless Mount St. Mary College. God bless America. And one more thing. Yo, class of 2018, we did it.